Many times when a couple or an individual comes into our office and is asking about how to leave assets to their children, the question many times arises, what if I want to leave different amounts to different children? Well, not every child is the same. Sometimes there's a child who has been very financially successful and doesn't need those resources. Sometimes there is a child who is married to a spouse where you maybe don't want to give all those resources to that child for the impact that your in-law, your daughter-in-law, or your son-in-law might have on those resources. And then a lot of times with our clients, one of the children might have a disability, and by leaving assets outright to that person, it could impact their benefits. Or in the event where you have a child with a disability and is going to need more resources throughout their life in order to pay for their medical expenses, that has to be taken into account. We usually advise that if you're planning on having a large discrepancy in what you're leaving your children, you should have that discussion. It should be open to your children, get their impact on it. Because what you don't want to happen is then upon your passing, your children get a rude awakening that their sister or their brother is given more in inheritance and there's no explanation, and they're able to come up and use their imagination as to why they didn't get as much as their sibling. So it's always better to err on the side of having that open conversation and talking about why and putting the why into your estate planning documents so that everyone understands why these decisions were made, and it has nothing to do with some kind of personal issue that they had with their children. It was based off of what they wanted for the best for their children.